Hello everyone. Well, it's that time of year again, and the blood moon has returned. I got my blood red shirt on, just like yesterday we were doing this. But this time, it's actually during October. Last year it ended up mostly being in November. So, we're going to get a little settled in here. I'm only still unprofessional, even though I did say we're going to do Nightmare a little bit. But to ease into the blood moons, we're on Tanglewood, we're going to do a professional game. So we're going to try and go for a perfect game with a blood moon. So, 2 sounds, 3 photos, and Paramic. I end up hating to see Paramic the most here. So, like I said, maybe we'll get to ease into this. I gotta remember, though, because this is the same event. Oh my god, it seems brighter than I remember. So, luckily, Tanglewood and Willow. Wow, it is like really bright. Okay, that's something that's actually really helpful. But yeah, it's been a year, so even though it felt like yesterday, it's been a while since I actually remember this. Now, we saw one of the altars as we were walking in here, so if I take a photo, I believe it drains my sanity, which took me a while to figure out last time, but I don't think it curses you or does something unique. I believe that was the Easter event. It's where you get random effects. Okay, this is why I wanted to play professional, so I have somewhat of a chance to survive. But I also want to mention, I am going to be going back to high school and Asylum, the biggest one. Sunny Meadows restricted. Well, no, Sunny Meadows not restricted. So, I want to get those done. I still want to visit the bigger maps. Also just kind of standing here waiting for something. I don't think the ghost can blow out any of these candles. Is this going to be a basement ghost? But yes, we after we do the 2 bigger maps, I have some more challenges and some stuff planned for Halloween. Like, I want to do Nightmare, Blood Moons, and I want to do some of the bigger maps. And also, I'd like to get the, I'd like to get the badges done, like the Lighthouse Keeper specifically. Okay, that was just a light switch. Did not... Okay, well, you're not a mayor. I should probably take a photo of this. Well, okay, you turned this light on? I'm just trying to figure out what 2 lights you touched. Okay, unfortunately, the ghost is in this area. That locker might not be the best. Let me try and have a backup hiding spot here. That's not gonna work. So I just want to see. I've not ran into the cursed item. Is it gonna be the music? No. Okay, we did find the bone. Now, I could work with this. I'm gonna take 1 photo. Yeah, moon totem. See, I gotta remember. Okay, so I don't exactly remember like doing all the totems does something, but we have 1 free photo and we used 1. That's gonna drain my sanity. Here. Man, we got 1 hiding spot open. You really like moving the lights. If I run down here, do I have a hiding spot? Okay, there's the summoning circle. Well, there is a hiding spot down here. Like I mentioned, we have all month to prepare for this and to learn, so I want to ease into this. Maybe for one of these games I'll go around collecting all these. That's what happened last year, was I just started out collecting all of them, not knowing what I was doing. It drained me to like 0 sanity and things went crazy. Took me a little to figure that out. Okay then, let's just keep working with what we got. I'm gonna bring in some evidence. Maybe leave my stuff here. Now, let me just look one more time. It's Ann Winter. We already have 3 photos. Ann, are you here? Okay, you seem to be, but maybe you're actually garage. No, you turned this one off. That was not me who turned that back off. And I think you may have done something to a wall. Okay, Ann. Ooh. I'm very interested with the lights. Okay, didn't mean to close that. Well, let's see if we can get some more evidence. Also, I guess you are back there, because I'm not seeing my breath in here. I'm gonna turn that off. Maybe. The one time I don't grab the keys. Alright, I'm gonna grab my keys on the way out and bring more evidence in here. Okay, 65. I kind of want to take sanity. We don't need to escape. I'm gonna grab a crucifix. We're gonna do things a little differently. And we're gonna just see if it's freezing in there. Because I do believe it's the garage. Now, I'd like to have a hiding spot. I don't want to run. Oh, is this? Okay, thank God. I just forgot about the closets around here. Okay, we have a hiding spot on the other side of the house. Now, of course, I still hear the car. Okay, it was cool. Oh, it's not really... Is it really warm during a blood moon? Like, neither of these rooms are that cold. But they are both colder than every other room, so I believe the ghost is roaming between these two. Also, I've been looking at this blood. There's somebody got dragged through here, and also under the door frame. Boy, I don't like it when two rooms are just generally colder. I do think it's probably just gonna be in here. Now you're doing dirty water through a wall. Alright, well this crucifix covers so much area. Oh god, we're gonna put that there. I'm gonna go grab a photo of this dirty water and also see if maybe I got an EMF 5 from it, but guess not. Now in terms of photos though, we're good. It's gonna be easier with the moon totems. Am I hearing something? So I just noticed these chains up on the wall or the door. Okay, back to the action here. Don't need a photo cam anymore. And give us a sign. That was a ghost orb, right? Yes, there it is. Oh, not good. Okay, I'm gonna go check my sanity. It's not a hunt. Somehow, light break. Okay, I gotta go check my sanity because was that an early hunt? Like a crazy early hunt? Or did you really drain my sanity? No, okay, it was an early hunt. But the light, I'm trying to think of the light. It can't be a mare because it turned lights on. So get out of here, mare. So let's go through yokai. I wasn't talking, or maybe I was talking. Could be yokai, fae, demon. Onryo would be 65. Well, okay, let me think. Because it was under everything, but it was above 50, so it could have been any early hunting ghost. Let's keep that in mind. I don't know how it's gonna help me. We have ghost orbs. Oh, that might help. Okay, so with ghost orbs, it's not mare, fae, yokai. Okay. It may have been because I was talking, because I just asked something from the ghost, so she may have hunted me from that. Okay, well, not early hunting, not early hunting. Onryo, so we do have some early hunters here. Okay, I'm gonna try and use my brain here. Not early hunting, not early hunting. Not early hunting, no. Onryo is 65, Raiju, so yes. Yokai could have been, Raiju could have been because of electricity. Because that's the thing, it was around 55, so could have been any early hunting ghost other than the mare. Okay, now that that's figured out, and probably not going to be UV, writing, EMF 5 for Raiju, and then dots. So let's get dots and writing. I'm going to take sanity just to give me a little more time. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to leave the smudges. We have enough time maybe to get away from the ghost. I don't feel like I need a smudge. If I can just run and break line of sight and get over here, I think I'll be good. But let's see if we can get some of these other evidence to confirm what this is. I'm gonna put this on the thing. Here we go again with this kind of awkward dot spot. Can I put it on the ceiling here? Where did I put it? Oh no, come on. I put it in the ceiling, alright. Okay, good thing I have a backup. What the hell? How did I get it up there? Well, Anne, do you want to say something? Finally, I'm seeing my breath. Look, I'm gonna leave. Do we have freezing? Probably not. I'm gonna leave all this. I'm gonna use this car as my table. Now we're gonna be cursed to hear that dots the whole time. Alright, I'll try and leave this here. I'm gonna go get another dots and maybe something else in here to help me. Well, this time I'm gonna bring in the candle to try and film and get the audio for, try and get something going there. We still really haven't gotten the evidence down. I think my sanity's alright. Let's not get too complicated with this dots projector. Just put it on the wall and cover this whole corner. That actually looks perfect. Now I did Hear the door, but I don't have UV. Are you here? Are you here? Are you friendly? Alrighty. Spirit box. Maybe it was a yokai. Onryo could early hunt. Yeah, we don't know though, because it could still be Onryo. This is a very interesting scenario. I'm gonna try and do one cheeky thing. We have too many things, too many audio devices. Are you here? Are you friendly? Okay, just wanted to get that. I hear the dirty water on over here, and we're gonna have to listen to that dots moving the whole time. Maybe just the dots won't be that bad. That's yeah, okay. They need to like do a pass on all the ceilings for the dots projector. So I'm gonna be a little bit more careful. I think on the newer maps like Grafton and Bleasdale, you're all right to put it on the ceiling, but around these maps they kind of need to update it. Oop. Okay, that doesn't work. Maybe we'll put this here. And give us a sign, please. I don't need a photo. Oh my god, the eyes. I forgot about the eyes. Probably a bad idea. Put it a little bit more in the room. That's the thing. I need to be paying attention to the Onryo candle. Okay, there's one. Oh, and apparently I'm gonna get to record that? Okay, cool. That seems a little weird, but okay. See if I can record something. Nope, just missed it. Okay, sanity I'm very afraid of. Anne, are you here? It's EMF 4. Is that not a... So strange, EMF 4. Maybe there was an event that just didn't really last that long. For some reason I didn't think that was a hunt. I don't know why. Honestly that should have been a hunt that killed me. But that was a ghost event. So we're getting stuff done here. I could have filmed that or gotten the audio. Okay, what I'm gonna do, leave this here. There's my audio. I'm still collecting all that. I'm gonna go get maybe another crucifix. What's the evidence gonna be? Not gonna be either of those. Not gonna be writing. So it's either freezing or dots. We haven't seen the dots. Maybe it is just taking a long ass time to go down to freezing. And freezing would be Onryo. So maybe it was just an Onryo early hunt. I'm gonna take some sanity. Now I'm sure by the end of this we're gonna get hunted even though I'm taking sanity. As these ghosts do not play nice. So this is a new thing I can film. I'm gonna try and get some kind of film on this. And maybe I should just have the smudge. So I'm gonna just stick with that. Now we're back up to full sanity. I don't even think I need the smudge, but in case, like, I have everything else in here. I really just need to check. Okay, this. Yeah, okay. Kinda had a feeling. I wanted to try and run away and record that. Okay. So, I do have the fire extinguish filmed. The dots is not doing much for us. Their motion sensor, nope. I'm gonna turn off night vision for this. And give us a sign. Let's just see if we can capture a simple motion sensor going off. Might want to put it deeper in the room. Anne, are you here? Okay. Remove this over. Yeah, that should definitely catch anything. Won't have my audio. Gonna light that. So, oh god, though, it is an Onryo, so we need to pay attention to the. Oh my god. We need to be paying attention to the. It's motion sensor. Did I not get that? I'm gonna place the motion sensor differently. Maybe not. I gotta remember, since this is an Onryo, I need to be watching. I believe it's only blown out a candle once. Is anyone here? You're on top of the candle, please. I don't know if I even filmed the door yet. Ghost orbs, ghost. Okay, I hadn't gotten a door yet. Okay, we already have fire extinguish. Can I switch over to here and kind of cheaply get it? No, but then there's another sound going on over here which I'm not recording. There. This is the perfect way to just bait me over here to get me killed. Because during this 10-second long clip, the ghost could just easily hunt. Okay, is that it though for the audio? Yes, paranormal talking. I didn't even get the candle going out. So I kind of want to test though, because there's been 2 candle blowouts. Let's see if on the third one it actually hunts. I swear I've had Onryos where it doesn't hunt on the 3rd blowout. Now there is a crucifix nearby. So let's see if we can do an Onryo test, which I haven't done in a while. I don't know for sure, because this isn't really a proper Onryo test. But the idea is if the ghost blows out the candle and starts a hunt, one of these crucifixes will stop that hunt. But see, this is why it's been a while since I've done an Onryo test. This is going back to Nightmare is going to be interesting, because I remember all this stuff. I just gotta actually learn it and keep it in my head. Is anyone here? How have I not gotten this motion sensor yet? I don't think I've not been in the light, so my sanity should be draining. Is anyone here? Did this ghost just give up? Come on, you're a blood moon ghost. I know I took sanity, but come on. Oh my god, I almost missed it every single damn time. Motion sensor, door, mood, fire extinguish. At least we filmed the ghost. Okay. I think we got everything. We just need a paranormal sound. And this could be a perfect game. I'm gonna leave everything. I'm gonna go get the paramic. Maybe another smudge, maybe some salt to slow the ghost down. But I'm gonna try and get this perfect game here. Alright, sanity is about 55, so I do think this Onryo is gonna hunt soon. Now, I've gotten all the evidence. Spirit box freezing. Let me make sure this isn't a mimic. Okay, ghosts, mimic, spirit box, UV, freezing. So I need to check for UV, because if it's a UV, it could be a mimic. But it did hunt early. Okay. As long as we have a smudge here, I'm gonna drop this stuff. Let me go get UV. We have a salt, but I'll get the other salt. I'll get the UV in here, and so we'll see how long I can last. But let's make sure this isn't a mimic, because that was one of my first thoughts, was maybe it could be a mimic. But then I start forgetting to actually check. But since this is a scenario where it could have UV, which I have not even looked for. Let me get, oh my god. Oh no. At least let me have this. We're probably gonna get hunted. Unless she goes back to her room and the crucifixes work. This is a bad idea because I don't have my thing. We have one crucifix there. I'm gonna pull this crucifix way back here just to try and help me. There's one use on that. Okay, I'm gonna see what I mean. I don't really need the smudge. Okay. Don't. See, the very first ghost is a mimic. This is why you gotta pay attention. I told you, I know all this stuff. I've been playing Nightmare enough to remember. I just gotta actually get good at the game and, oh no, remember it. Usually whenever there's a lag spike like this, either my whole computer is going down again or something's loading like that. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Turn right around and go home. Please, this is... Oh, it was mimicking a Dio. Oh my god. At least I figured it out. Whatever. I said these blood moons. Here I am thinking I was about to get an easy, perfect game. And as soon as I find out it's a mimic, how was I even supposed to know it was a Dio? I mean, I thought it sped up because it saw me, and then I thought it was oddly slow there for the beginning of that hunt. Whatever. What happened to my badge? Why did my badge get reset? Whatever. Look. Alright, there's the blood moons though. Here, we can show off the lobby. Very interesting first game though. At least I figured out it was a mimic. See, that's why I've been trying to learn the mimic evidences. So I did everything right, but of course it not... Also, I had a crucifix out there. It hunted right on top of that crucifix. It must have used that crucifix twice. Or maybe that one crucifix can only be used once, I don't know. But if she hunted right on top of that other crucifix, it must have been used twice and I didn't realize. Alright, so I don't really remember if I mentioned this before, but we did get lucky, so we're doing Tanglewood and Willow, the two easiest maps. So after this though, we are going to finish the bigger maps, but this has been a very good introduction. Maybe we'll have better luck on this map, but I don't know. We had a really good game and then things just turned right on its head at the end. And really, I had a chance to survive that Dio, but I didn't even realize. I thought it was just looking around. It was very strange that I got down into the basement, and then the ghost didn't seem to just beeline it right for me. Okay. Of course, I didn't see that. Or it would be nice if I could not get insta-killed. And turn on this. I'm going to ignore the altars for now. But as I mentioned before, we got all month to experiment with this, so I don't mind starting out a little simpler with professional, but I want to kind of ease back into it. And also, I really want to get those bigger maps done. I don't want to just leave that behind and just start playing all these Blood Moon maps, because High School and I believe Sunny Meadows were not in the rotation. It's pretty much all the small maps and some of the medium maps like Bleasdale and Point Hope. So we got every day things are going to change, so we're going to end up going through all the Blood Moon maps anyway, but I think it's great for the first day. They just gave us Tanglewood, Willow, and I believe Bleasdale as well. So we'll end up checking out Bleasdale at some point. Now here's a hiding spot back here. We've already been evented once, but I guess for fun, I'm going to take one of these, and also just to get the photo. Now let me think. We got a hiding spot back there. It's not the greatest. Wait, the bunny is knocked over? Oh god, the ghost is in here. I just remember because we played not too long ago on Willow, and I remember that bunny. So this is what I mean. Sometimes I've mentioned like on small maps a ghost can do a ghost event like way out there and it makes you think this is the ghost room, but the ghost room might actually be all the way back here. Let's see who we're dealing with. Lisa, witness ghost event video, and then 3 unique photos, which shouldn't be too hard. How do I not already have 3 unique photos? Another EMF 4, just another random EMF 4 that doesn't do anything. Well, at least it seems like the ghost is back here. I'm gonna drop my stuff, try and walk a little bit out here. I'm gonna try and like, not leave the house, but I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. I'm gonna hide. I'm guessing, yeah, do the same thing I did before, which is just die right here in Willow. I might get to Looper. How is this possible? Okay, I know how it's possible. I took a photo of the totem after getting a ghost event immediately. If she comes in here, I'm gonna have to loot. I'm not gonna die the same way I just did to that Revenant. At least I got to a safer part of the house. I mentioned this a lot, but this is my favorite part of the game, is hiding from the ghost and getting to hide in kind of unique scenarios like this. Let me get a light on. I'm gonna step outside. I already have all my stuff dropped. This poor bunny, what? The ghost knew I was in here even though she didn't come for me. Okay, so how do I not... Oh, 3 unique videos. I thought it was video... Okay, so 3 unique videos, a lot of video camera stuff. Well, we're already almost done with this. Okay, well, I'm gonna probably take sanity. Let's just see how much we have. Maybe we'll just start with evidence stuff. Oh my god, the activity. I think that's just still from the hunt. Oh my god, another early hunter? Okay, so we're at 60. We were above 60, which means it couldn't be... 65 is Onryo. No, 60 is Onryo. Well, that's what I'm trying to think. If it was at 60 or under... See, I can't really judge that because we could have been under. It's really hard. But let's just say it could be pretty much any early hunting. If it was above 60, it couldn't have been an Onryo. Because an Onryo is 60, and a mare is 60 with the lights on. Oh my god, here I am playing professional. Now I have to remember all this nightmare stuff. So much for just playing professional. But I'm going to take one of these. I think I'm just going to go back there with all evidence and just see how long we can last. Now, I didn't look long enough really to see how that bunny's going to be out here. But I didn't see if there was a hiding spot in the garage. Shouldn't be running. Oh, I think there was. Like all the way back in that corner. Yes, I just want to see. No, not here. Okay, if we can get into the garage, we can probably break line of sight with the truck. ghost is very far away from the room. Okay, it was this. I thought that was the refrigerator for a second. Okay, now the blood moon ghosts seem to be up to how I remember them. I remember them being very crazy. We must have just gotten lucky with that first ghost not being too bad. Please don't trap me in the room. You're gonna trap me in the room, aren't you? I see the shadow though, so you're not hunting. Oh my god. Okay, this is why I wanted to try professional. That was levitating. All kinds of EMF 4. We have dots in here now. It's not the greatest dots because it's getting blocked by the table. It's not really good dots at all. Breaker. Okay, my sanity is probably gone as well. No, please don't put it somewhere else. I'm trying to focus here because I'm just expecting a hunt any second. At least I can run, hit the breaker, and be safe because I know there's a hiding spot in here. I'm gonna turn the light on in here. Okay, we have gotten nothing so far other than just a bunch of craziness. I did get a video of the ghost though, so objective wise. Did I get a bone photo? Yes, we ran to the bone. We have a hiding spot in the garage. I'm just gonna do my best not to run downstairs. I don't even want to think about it. Okay, at least you did something for me. Oh my god, well, that could have been my breath. Please, we gotta slow down here. I haven't checked for ghost orbs. We just got writing. Oh, okay, that was dots. It's weird how that must have just appeared right on the edge of the dots, but no, the dots is even coming out of here. Oh, you creepy. I'm gonna try and leave because she's now blocking my one escape route. I'm gonna try and get out of here. She's been doing a lot of events. Okay. Now we need like smudges, so it's Dio or Thay. It looks like it was Thay, because writing dots, it's not, and it wouldn't make sense for this to be a Thay with how active it is. So, okay, there's 2 evidence and we figured out it's Thay. What other evidence is it going to be for Thay? Orb, writing, and projector. We didn't see the orb, so I'm going to have to go back in there and look. But let me check. How are we looking sanity-wise? I don't know if I'm going to, see? We're going to leave it, because I don't want to take so much sanity. I get screwed and nothing happens. So, we already have the camera in there, good. I don't need any more evidence. We just need more footage of stuff. So, could bring something for footage. Since we have kind of an escape route and we're bringing in a smudge, I won't bring in a crucifix, even though we could film that. I'm going to bring in this, just to have something to film and record the audio of. So I know she just, was out in the hallway. So she traps me. That's why I have a smudge over than a crucifix this time. Wrong way. Yes, I want to have a smudge on me now that she's been hanging out in the hallway and stuff. If she just stayed back here, we'd be good. And I hear that radio on. I need that camera. There's the ghost orb. I'm gonna walk back here, turn that off, please. Let's leave maybe the night vision on. Lisa Myers. Are you related to Michael Myers? That's another movie I'm gonna watch this season. I'm trying to watch movies, but gotten a little behind. I've only watched one so far, but hey, like I mentioned, Halloween is just beginning. Lisa, are you here? You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Is anyone here? Is this Thay just rapidly aging now? Oh my god, I need to put that dots in a better spot. Don't get yourself killed though. Okay, take a deep breath. But I need to put this dot somewhere it's actually going to show the ghost. Ceiling? No, it didn't work. I kind of want to put it pointing into there. That way, since I'm standing like by the door, that way if it happens, she'll still be in the dots field. Yeah, this is much better, so that way I can just sit out here. And if she does her dots roam, she'll roam through that door right towards me, hopefully. I think that's what's been happening a couple times I've seen her. That was awesome. There's the fire extinguish. Now you're going crazy. We still need 2 more. And I could have filmed that shoe being thrown. I'm gonna switch to this, which might pay off. I'm actually really realizing though this time that yeah, getting the audio can be it can make you a sitting duck. Like if you're over there recording audio and the ghost decides to attack. Here we go, there we go. That may have been duplicate. No, it only recorded one of them. Okay. Lisa. I know you're giving me stuff already, you're giving me signs. But I wouldn't mind something. I don't think I have translucent yet. Thank you, Lisa. I'm gonna walk outside if you don't mind. Translucent ghost, a shadow ghost, ghost orbs, fire extinguisher, object thrown, and then we had... oh, we had a photo of the ghost as well. Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but we're looking really good this time. We don't have the audio for this. I was gonna say, Lisa, do you want to talk to me? I'm gonna turn this light on. No, I'm not, because the breaker's out. I was wondering why it was oddly dark. Oh, see, that's what I wanted, was to her to follow me out into the room. I hope she kind of turned around and went back in there. I'm gonna run and turn the breaker back on. And that's something I remember from last year's. All the candles being lit actually makes it easier to see in the dark. So even though the ghost is crazy, they're still kind of nice because they lit up the house even if the lights are out. So you can still kind of see around. Oh, maybe I'm hearing the radio. I thought I heard her crying back there. I am hearing, oh, something. I'm not gonna get that. Okay, yes, I was hearing the radio. So we don't have the fire extinguish. Don't accidentally light that damn smudge. I haven't been doing that lately, thankfully. Is anyone here? Lisa, please communicate with us. You really like throwing stuff. I already have well, I have photos of everything, and videos of everything, so. Now that's the thing with the Thay though, the more time we spend with it, technically the easier it's gonna get, because it's gonna get less active and slower. But the more time we spend in here, this Thay's are really not gonna be that big of a deal. Is anyone here? I heard weird noises again. I like how you can kind of see the shadows and the, I don't know what you'd call that, the drapes up there kind of moving, so you can see the shadows moving a little bit. Yeah, I think this Thay is now aged into boredom. Is anyone here? No, and I think I just lit the damn smudge. Oh my god, I hate how the tier 3, this thing looks like the tier 3 this thing. I get them confused. So I thought I had this, so of course I did my smudge, so now she's not going to hunt no matter what. Okay, but since we got everything I need... oh yeah, she's trying to tell me something there. I'm gonna go get another smudge, and we're gonna maybe talk to the Ouija board, and we're gonna try and survive a ghost here. I wanna survive at least one blood moon ghost hunt. Okay, so it turns out we got a duplicate. I actually need 2 more audio things to get, so maybe we'll get the audio of a... oh, so I don't have the fire either, so I can get the fire and I can get this crucifix burn sound. So that's what I'm gonna try. I didn't even check sanity. I'm hoping this thing will protect me. Yeah, that door is still closed, creepily. Alright, I'm gonna have this cover the whole room. Now I have 2 smudges that are good. Where's my sound recorder? What did I do with it? Here it is. Is anyone here? I need to light the candle. Okay. That's not enough. You want to talk to me, Lisa? You could blow out the candle. You could hunt. Is there anything right on top of me too? That's whispering. Did I already have whispering, or what did I? Wow, that one was a long-winded conversation. I knew I was getting screwed there. I think I've gotten 2 duplicates of paranormal talking. How? I was afraid of that happening, because I knew it could. Maybe it won't happen that often. You have 2 things here we could record. I only have 1 more thing I can delete. But if I hear like talking, I'm gonna have to just realize like, oh, that's talking, and I don't know. That shouldn't be too big of a problem coming up though. Okay, yeah, this day has gotten so damn boring. I'm gonna just go get the Ouija board and see what we can do here. I want a crazy ghost here, but then I don't want a crazy ghost. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna try and ask. Well, okay, if I'm gonna use the tier 3, I gotta remember, we have the tier 3 crucifix. So I'm gonna try and use it to stop a cursed hunt. Are you here? Where are you? Yes, oh my god, are you here worked? Please record that. Are you here actually worked on the spirit, or the Ouija board? I didn't know that was a possibility. Okay, today I learned something new. I don't know how much sanity that would use, or why you'd ever do that. Maybe it just tells you if it's in the room or not. That's pretty cool. That's not cool though, this ghost is pissed. Well, now we are ready for cursed hunts. This thing is used up entirely, so we're gonna have to survive 1 cursed hunt here. But it's a Fae, so it's entirely aged. Alright, well, like I've mentioned, we have all Halloween, all October here. We're gonna, especially once we move to Nightmare, we're gonna encounter some crazy stuff. But let's see if we can at least survive. Like, I should have no sanity. Why does this ghost just not care about me? Burn crucifix, fire extinguish. All stuff here. And hunt me. I'm terrified. I'm scared. Please, this is so scary. Trying to go back to old tactics. Because apparently if you say things like I'm scared and hunt, ghost is supposed to have a slightly more chance maybe. If the ghost wants to, there's a chance it considers maybe. It's like the sorting hat in Harry Potter. Is anyone here? I can't even force a hunt now because I broke the damn Ouija board. Whoa! I was wondering where she was. Can you even hurt me? Because things don't speed up. Oh my god. I don't think she can even kill me. Okay. Maybe if I let her get too close, she can. But yeah, I mean... Oh. Why am I doing this? Okay, I'm just gonna let her... instead of like... I don't know, torturing her. She's already a tortured soul. So let me just get to my hiding spot. But that was pretty cool. I was wondering where she started that hunt from. It sounded like she started in that corner, and I was right. She did start in that back corner of the room. I thought for some reason she'd gotten out to the staircase or something. I thought maybe she'd be attacking me from the hallway, but then I just see her back sticking through the wall. There's one hunt. I'd say the mimic experience we had earlier, that's more like what we're gonna experience out of the blood moons here. But alright, I think we got a perfect game here, and if we can get 1 perfect win, I'm gonna take that. Got all the objectives, all unique. No, it's a Thay, which Thays are weird. They can go from being really hard to just not being any trouble at all. And that's why you gotta remember what ghosts speed up and don't speed up, which I kind of remember some of those. I think it's Revenant, Hantu, Thay, Dio, and that's it. So it's Revenant, Hantu, Thay, Dio. Those are the only ones that don't speed up. But do we get a perfect game here with the Blood Moon? Yes, alright. Now, do get a 10% bonus and then Crimson Eye team points. Maybe we will get some more of them points than we did last year, because I remember not getting too many points last year, but this year we're going to do our part. So, alright, there's like the 2 smallest maps. Maybe it wasn't that hard, but they also have Point Hope and Bleasdale on here for today, but throughout the entire month we're going to experience all the Blood Moon maps. But next time, we're going to high school because I want to experience kind of a normal map. I don't want to just do nothing but Blood Moon for Halloween. I want to have Blood Moon be a nice treat as well. But we're going to visit high school, have an immersive experience, and then finally we will be going after the big Sunny Meadows, which I have barely visited. I think I've only ever discovered 1 ghost on the main Sunny Meadows. So I want to finish that up, and then we will start delving into more Nightmare Blood Moon stuff and some more crazier ideas I have saved up for Halloween. Also, hello, leaderboard. So if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.